Cancer, very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. This is a reading, guys, for the first 2 weeks of Feb, so the 1st to the 15th. So those of you that are new here, welcome. And for those of you returning, welcome back. And to all my personal clients, I know you watch these videos, welcome too. So you had an amazing reading for your next relationship. I'm going to tag it at the end of this video. Some of you might have already seen it, but you've got a soulmate coming in. It's an amazing reading, that one. But obviously, you've got stuff to leave behind, Cancer, for some of you. And it's timeless, that reading. So it's all about, living life with purpose. Rather than waiting for people and all this kind of thing. It's about taking action. And just around the corner is this amazing relationship, Cancer. So, Cancer, let's have a look. Travel plans might be delayed just for some of you. Okay, so you've got Judgment in reverse, all right, as the center of your reading. So you might be at a stage now where you're not fully decided about what direction, you want to go right now, Cancer, for the first 2 weeks. All right, the challenge is, you want to avoid tower moments, so you don't want to do anything rash, Cancer. And, part of your love reading, all right, if this is about love for you, part of it was, holding back and not really taking risks, like paralysis by analysis. I don't think this is so much that, for the first 2 weeks of February. I think it's like you want to avoid tower moments, or you might have decisions to make which are unavoidable, okay? And the reason why it's all happening, Cancer, is because the Empress in reverse. Empress in the upright, this talks about the one, if it's about love. The Empress is, it's just a beautiful energy. This is someone sitting in their power. It's not arrogance. It really is just coming from a place of, I've got my back. I self-nurture. I hold myself with dignity. I do not chase people. And it's in reverse. So for some of you guys, all right, you might be dealing with people and you've kind of like decided that I don't want to make any rash decisions just yet. I want to avoid tower moments, but it's hard to avoid them. I might need to make a decision about someone who you might not consider as the one for you, Cancer. All right, in the recent past, okay, and I don't want to focus too much on it. It's forward thinking, guys, all right? In the recent past, you might have come out of disappointment and opened up again to love. This might be quite a recent thing, right? Just for some of you, you might have met someone quite recently, and you thought they might have been the one or something kind of special, but you're kind of like realizing, well, after opening up, I don't want to be too rash and I don't want to make decisions, but I think it's the inevitable. I'm not feeling that this person is the one. Just for some of you, all right? And your focus is the Emperor in reverse. So I'm just wondering whether you see, we've got the Emperor in reverse and the Empress in reverse here. I'm just wondering whether you guys might have come to the conclusion that you're both not suited for each other. And it's, as much as you don't want to make that decision, it's a challenge, all right? It's like the inevitable. It's a challenge to put off the inevitable. Others of you, this is like, your focus is maybe someone being controlling or manipulative, Cancer. And, you're tired of that, opening up and then dealing with the same thing again. What you don't see coming towards you is the High Priestess in reverse. So the High Priestess, you've got loads of major arcana in this reading, guys. Cancers are going through a major transformation really right now. So I want you to be patient with yourselves, guys, all right? But the High Priestess is all about secrets. It's about all-seeing, all-knowing, and not letting on, too much information. The High Priestess is someone that would kind of like sit back and take note of everything. But she knows a lot, but she won't speak about it. And it's in reverse. So what you don't see coming towards you is, it might be that it's no secret anymore. That, what, things just ain't working. As much as I try to put things off, this isn't working. But look at you, your energy, right, is one about starting again, especially in love with the Page of Cups here. So it's almost like Cancerians are opening up to the idea of, what, good things are out there and I deserve something great. I'm looking for the one. I think a lot of Cancerians are thinking like that now, where they've overgiven, they've analyzed and become paralyzed by not taking decisions, and action with the Emperor in reverse. But I think, there's this innocence about you, Cancer. So you still believe in beautiful things, all right? And that's half the start of leaving shitty situations behind, right? Still having that positive outlook. All right, and outside influences, you just want to drop the burden. So a lot of you might be coming out of stuff or ending stuff, and you know what? I celebrate it. I don't like to see people ending, but you know, if you're not made to feel like the one, or you feel like you're being, manipulated and controlled with the Emperor in reverse here. I mean, it's not nice, is it? Right? So, you know, you're kind of like dropping the burden on that with the Nine of Wands. You've kind of like taken enough, Cancer. But you're fearing, all right? You're fearing false starts, all right? We've got the Fool in reverse here. You're fearing whether you've got the balls to do it, Cancer. But you have, Look at this. I can't make this up. You guys have got great things coming to you. Retain that energy of innocence and playfulness, and believe in romance again, Cancer. Because the outcome, February, right, the first 2 weeks is you're going to start to get that zest for life again, and you might start to feel quite passionate. Some of you guys might end up with some passion, throughout the first 2 weeks of Feb. But this is you about being passionate about life again and realizing, do you know what, there's beautiful things out there. And your love reading, all about your next relationship, was about soulmate love, a deep divine connection that is possible. And sometimes the only thing that's stopping that from happening to us is because we're stagnant and stuck in old ways of thinking, paralysis, analysis, all this kind of thing. But I don't want to repeat that reading. But Cancer, it looks like you're focused on maybe yourself, how you haven't taken control of your life, and maybe you've been too cautious in the past. And now you're thinking, you know what? I can be miserable all by myself if I want to. I don't need to be in miserable situations or with miserable people that are bringing me down and not making me feel like the one. Does that make sense? So, it's a great realization throughout the first 2 weeks of Feb for you guys. I want to clarify this now. Why is Judgment in reverse, Cancer? Interesting reading, though. You got a lot of major arcanas in this reading. You guys are going through, a major upheaval. And for some of you, tower moments that you can't avoid, no matter how much you try. The soul never lies, guys. And, if you're looking for that deep kind of connection, the soul will sabotage stuff in order to bring you closer, if you believe in that kind of thing. Let's have a look, Cancer. Why is Judgment here? For the first 2 weeks of Feb, why is that in reverse? Yeah, look, Judgment in reverse is now clarified by the Queen of Wands. You might have made bad decisions, Cancer, or you made bad decisions in some of you guys. Your decision making was based around people's looks, just for some of you, okay, not all of you. But, bad judgment when it came to attraction, all right? You might have fell for pretty and handsome strangers, but realized that they weren't the one. Others of you, after poor judgment, you're finding your confidence again, all right, with the Queen of Wands here. And it's a challenge to, let the tower fall, to let go of things. Yeah, because some of you might take a financial hit if you walk away from things. Understandable, guys, I get it. But it's a challenge. You want to avoid tower moments, and it's a challenge to do that. And that you might take a financial hit in it. But, the reason why it's all happening is you don't feel like the one. You don't feel like you've met the one, Cancer. Why is that? Some of you are dealing with, or have been dealing with in the past, or even to this present day, people that are kind of like narcissistic, with the King of Swords in reverse here. This has come out again in the same placement for you guys, all right? And you just got to watch that, Cancer. Your loving, caring side, all right, sometimes can get you into trouble because people see you as fodder, these kind of characters. So, be more discerning. I think this is like a warning, all right? But the reason why it's all happening, I don't feel like the one. And you know what? This is narcissistic and toxic, But you opened up to love in the recent past, you got over the past and then opened up again. But some of you guys might have found that you've met the same person in a different body again, and you're kind of like tired of it. And do you know what? Look, your focus is, all right, I haven't been taking control, but I'm going to take baby steps for new beginnings now with the Page of Wands here. So from not taking control, little spring in your step now, thinking everything is possible, what you don't see coming is, secrets coming to light. What's that all about? Yeah, you've lost passion, you've lost optimism, and that drive forward. It's no secret to you anymore. And you've got this dreamy side, this still believing in romance and good things, right? Soulmates and all this kind of thing. The Page of Cups is like a little poet. And this is your energetic field. So a lot of you, major new starts. Your focus is the Page of Wands, beginning again, okay? Some of you don't feel like you've got the power to start again. Don't think like that. Cancer, Page of Cups. Why is that here? Yeah, because you realize that you've been in unbalanced situations, guys. All right, so it's great. You're dropping burdens, and it's going to make you really happy with the Nine of Cups here. All right, dropping burdens. Like, you know what? Yeah. Again, Cancer, it does come out in your readings, and the reading I just did, all about love, what you've got coming is amazing. But, just watch out that your trust has been broken somewhere along the line by love, by life, by childhood, many things. All right. Just watch out that it's not an irrational fear that everyone's out to get you. All right. Some of you guys, just for some of you might reunite with somebody. It might be quite passionate. Some of you might be quite passionate now about life and found your zest again, and you'll be out socializing, getting yourself out there. And the whole thing about meeting a soulmate or a divine counterpart is not going out to meet people. It really is about living your purpose, Cancer. So if you want to paint pictures, go to painting classes, pottery classes, walking dogs, dog walking meetings, all that. You're living through purpose, and that's how you meet people. But in that reading, a lot of people were feeding back saying, oh, I hope to meet the one. Don't hope, Cancer. Have faith that it's going to happen. I think in Victorian times they used to have hope chests, but hope is a very poor way of looking at life. I hope it happens. Have faith that it happens. So now you can live in purpose. You'll go to the dog walking classes, and you might meet someone that's on the same, wavelength and page as you. They've got the same purpose. What a great way to start a relationship, Could be your love of dogs bring you together, soulmates, right? Or it could be you decide, I've always wanted to dance. I'm going to do the Page of Wands, and I'm going to start salsa dancing or tango or whatever it might be. And it's that brings you closer to, your counterpart. But if you're just waiting around, or you're going to places that you're not passionate about, hoping to meet someone, that's when you become vulnerable to predators, because they'll spot that a mile off. Because you have no purpose, guys. You're just there to be noticed, right? So take the Page of Wands energy, Cancer. And, you've got this beautiful, innocent, I still believe in love kind of energy about you, which is brilliant, right? And Cancerian people are amazing people. But their sensitivity, if it's put in the wrong hands, that would really piss a Cancerian off, especially people like the King of Swords here in reverse. Not a nice character, guys. So what I want to do now, I want to see this, the reason why it's all happening, all right? Why have you decided, it's inevitable. I need to really pick myself up again now, And, remember, I think it was in one of the readings for you guys, it was all about, I trust you until I can't trust you, as opposed to I distrust people, You'd never get off the sofa if we didn't trust anybody, right? I swear we can almost read each other's minds. That's pretty dangerous. When I see this card like this, I swear we can almost read each other's minds. And so when we've got the King of Swords in reverse here, which is mind fuckery, and the Empress, this would speak to me about projections. Okay, so imagine somebody that's not very confident, and yet you're a confident person when you meet them, Cancer, and they go, you know what, Cancer, you should have more confidence. And they keep repeating this. I think there was a famous film in 1940 something. Was it 1944? Called Gaslight. And it's where the term gaslighting came from. And it was all about, if they keep on at you like this, they actually destroy your confidence. Yet you were confident at the start by saying, hey, Cancer, you should have more confidence. But they're actually projecting their own insecurities onto you, right? And this is the King of Swords in reverse is the master at this. And you might have a King of Swords in your life, Cancer, somewhere. Could be at work, could be a boss, all right? Or it could be, somebody that you're up against competitively. Not nice people. They love a fight, and they will fight dirty, these people. But it's mindfuckery at its greatest, right? So why are you the Page of Cups here, right? Your energetic field for the first 2 weeks of Feb, guys. Why is that here? I am protective of you. Sorry if I'm seem controlling. So, like Cancer, I think it's a case of, these might be words that somebody actually says to you, but, remember the King of Swords, that's actually mindfuckery, and that could be highly controlling. So I'm protective of you. Sorry if I seem controlling. And that kind of behavior just put you out of balance. But your energetic field is about starting again and realizing, you know what? I'm looking for something that's a little bit more romantic and dreamy and soulmate kind of love. I'm not looking for this. I'm protective of you. Sorry if I seem controlling. There's a fine line between control and protection, right? So it's like, it's 1 o'clock. Where are you? Controlling. Hey, babe, it's 1 o'clock. Are you okay? Caring. So there's a fine line, right? So just be careful of that. And that could be projections. And people might say, hey, look, it's only because I care about you. Bullshit. It's control. All right? Cancer. Let's have a look now. So the outcome for you guys, Ace of Wands, right? Feeling passionate about life again. 3 of Cups, all right? Some of you, I needed attention for all the wrong reasons, and you gave it freely, too freely. It's an interesting one there. The outcome is, passionate new start. Maybe some of you reuniting. Just be careful of people that come back, Cancer. For some of you guys, it's not a personal reading, all right? I'm reading for many of you out there. Careful that someone doesn't see you as easily prey to hoover you up, like coming back and going, I know that they'll give me attention. They give it away freely, they're a pushover. Just watch out for that for some of you guys. I needed attention for all the wrong reasons, and you gave it freely, too freely. Interesting card. Watch out for that. That's like an outcome. I want to take one for that now. So look, we got the Emperor in reverse, your focus, Emperor in reverse, and then we got the Page of Wands. So a lack of control. Okay, you teach me to love again in reverse. Okay, so I don't think, as I say, some of you might have entered into something quite recent and you're thinking, I'm not sure this is the one. And I thought they were teaching me to love again, but they're not really teaching me to love again. I want a brand new start here. And I'm open to new offers with the Page of Cups, because what I've come from is out of balance. And you might start to get realizations about that, throughout February, that, it really has done a number on you, and you've lost a bit of zest for life, Cancer. So it's good. There's a lot of self-work going down there and realizations. Let's have some, if it is about love, all right? A card for love for Cancer for the first 2 weeks of Feb. But guys, if it's toxic, run, Forest, run. There's amazing things waiting for Cancerian people. I mean, that reading, which I will post at the end of this one, check it out. And it's there. It's just around the corner. But you've got to let go of stuff, right? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. Now, that could be Cancer. Maybe you've been dealing with people that are fairly shallow and, they've kind of like belittled your beliefs and all this kind of thing, whatever it might be. Maybe you might do yoga, which is a form of spiritual practice, and they laugh at you for doing that, or they take the piss out of you for practicing certain things. Others of you, it could be, you've been dating different minorities, ethnic minorities, or different cultures, races, creeds, this kind of thing. And obviously that plays a part in dating, different ways of dating, for example, different cultures. So your love life's influenced by that. So, obviously build that into the equation in your love life, guys. So let's say you're a Christian and you fall in love with a Muslim, then you have to realize that, the Muslim community are very family orientated, and very often, you really have to play an active role in the family. So you're not just dating your love interest. It really is a family thing. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring it together. I'm telling you guys, you've got a soulmate coming, and you've got stuff to release. Get rid of narcissistic people and people that have made you feel less than, Cancer. And I think February will be the start of you really, putting the pedal to the metal of, well, I want new starts in love. This is making me feel unbalanced. I'm tired of people trying to control me. I'm no pushover, even though you think I might be. I might be sensitive, Cancer, but you know what? I deserve more. Turn the Empress upright. I think that came out in your reading, Cancer. Turn the Empress upright and don't settle for anything less than the Empress deserves. Okay? Some advice for you. First 2 weeks of Feb. Some advice. Just a little mantra or something you can work on, right? Let's have a look. Throat chakra wanted to come out there, which is all about communication. Speak up, Cancer. All right? Color blue might be important to you. Hope, support, miracles, spirituality, faith. Do you remember what I was saying earlier on about hope? Don't hope, Cancer. Have faith that you're going to meet a soulmate, okay? A divine counterpart, your ride or die, your Bonnie and Clyde. Have faith. Don't hope. It's how we manifest, and how we talk about things is very, very important, So some positive messages for you. Let's have a look. Cancer. I'm liking this reading for you, though, Choose. You choose how you feel, react, and perceive everything in your life. Choose to only see through love and possibility. But for yourself, Cancer, you're amazing. You're beautiful. You're in your power. The Empress in the upright, the Emperor in reverse has got nothing on her, because he might say 2 + 2 is 5, and she'll just go, yeah, okay, because she knows it's 4. And she won't even argue the point. And, she'd rather go off and read a book, than deal with that kind of stuff, because it just throws her out of balance. What I was going to do now, if it is about love, let's have a message about love, all right? If it is about love. If it's work, guys, some of you guys might get a brand new start at a company that you used to work for. They might make an offer. Others of you, you're tired of working where you are and you just want a new start elsewhere. Some of you might be dealing with really tyrant bosses and you're just thinking, you know what, this is just making me feel like shit, I'm out. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Cancer, look at the red flags. Look at why you're out of balance. The red flags are, have you been confused with someone's, you wonder why you're feeling not yourself, and you might be manipulated into thinking, oh, it's because they care. But actually, they're actually being controlling, because there's a fine line. So pay attention to the red flags and find out what manipulation is all about. Make it your personal little project to really study that, guys. Makes you really powerful. And then you can't be fucked with because you're the Empress, right? Want one card on this, King of Swords, in reverse. This might be someone that's a bit aloof, you can't tie them down. You can't really get an angle on them, which can be a form of manipulation, right? Avoidant attachments and all this kind of stuff. If you're a song, Cancer, first 2 weeks, let's have a look. If you're a song, lyrics might mean something, the band might mean something for you to take away. Yesterday by the Beatles. Yesterday is the past, Cancer, Yesterday all my troubles seemed so far away, but now it looks as though they're here to stay. Watch your moods, Watch out, I know you're sentimentalist. Watch out about reminiscing about the past, about the good stuff, and try to see the difference between caring or controlling. I think that would be a game changer in you turning the Empress upright. And you know what? Getting a passionate new start again and out there socializing, not giving your attention away too freely because you've got solid boundaries now. So I think February is another month of growth for you, and you're well on your way to meeting a soulmate, guys. It's coming for you, So, look, I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. It means I can continue to do this for free. If you want to reach out for a personal reading, guys, you can browse the Modern Tarot YouTube store or go to moderntarot.net. There's loads of different readings, different prices, and interactive online or remote readings. And maybe there's something there that I can help you with if you want to reach out. More than happy to receive your request. In the meantime, Cancer, take it easy. Looks like amazing work. Might be a bit of a struggle, but you know what? You won't be able to avoid tower moments because the soul doesn't lie. Take it easy, Cancer. Bye now.